episode of the Angelic View. This is the show where we help you connect with angels so that you can live your best life. I'm your host, Maria Maas, coming to you live today from beautiful Bonita Springs, Florida. And joining me is my fabulous co-host, Dr. Dax Carlisle, coming to us live from Tucson, Arizona. Hey, Dax.
A very wet Tucson. It's
Is
pouring.
it really? Okay.
Yeah, everybody else gets the 8-foot snow drifts on the East Coast. Out here we get rain, and it's wonderful. Love when it rains. Oh my God, it's mocha day. When it rains is
I love a nice rainy day personally.
or a nice
I
cup
don't
of
mind clouds
chai
and
or
rain.
tea. I haven't had chai in a long time. I got to get out to a
That's my
coffee shop
favorite.
and
My
get.
favorite herbal tea is chai.
I love chai. But I like mint tea, peppermint tea,
I do too.
different herbals and berries.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly coffee. Like I'm drinking regular coffee today. But
Mm-hmm.
hey, hanging out with you guys at the Psychic Cafe. This is fun. Yep, the Angelic View.
Yes.
Awesome.
I want to give a shout out to the Buffalo Bills today. Go
Oh, look
Bills!
at that. I love that shirt. The color is amazing. I love the color.
I love the Bills colors. My husband's a really diehard Bills fan, and tonight's a really big game. So I thought I'd be supportive today, and I'd wear my Buffalo Bills shirt on the show today.
All the years leading up to us, finally going from 14 years of radio to, well, it was like 12, 13 years of radio when we started getting into the video, doing YouTube lives. And we're like 600 lives or something like that on our YouTube channel now.
Wow.
The whole time we were like, oh my God, I'm a little nervous about being on camera. I got to set everything up, blah, blah, blah. But now it's like, oh, what shirt can I wear? I'm going to wear this shirt, or I'm going to wear that shirt. I got to put the hat on today. I'm not going to put the hat on today. It's like, it's fun now doing this.
Right.
It's fun.
I never gave it any thought before. It's like we were on the radio. It didn't matter what you were wearing. Now I actually have to think about it.
Speaking of the radio, I'm looking and there is a boatload of people calling into the show. Let's give out the phone number, 714-816-4628. This is when you want to get in right now, folks. 714-816-4628. As soon as you get through, press 1 on your dial pad. That lets us know you want to be live on air. Now, there's a couple of people there that don't have their hand raised. So if you don't press 1, we assume you're just listening to the show, which is perfectly fine. But if you want to be live on air with Maria and I, go ahead and press 1 on your dial pad right now. And when you call in at 714-816-4628, if you're listening to us on the radio, you can come over and see us on YouTube. So we are, the channel is called Psychic Talk on YouTube. It's youtube.com/the @ and you type the @ and type Psychic Talk, and that'll take you right to the page. You'll see the live. It'll say, live now. Click on that, and then you can get in the chat room with us. Or if you're already on YouTube, just type in Psychic Talk, and then under filters, click channel, and that way you'll get our channel. Who's in the chat? Let's see. I don't know if anybody's in the chat. Oh, Michelle's in there. Hi, Michelle.
Yeah. Hi, Michelle.
Yeah. It's kind of quiet in the chat, but the phone lines are going crazy. So we can go right to phone lines in a little bit. Oh, got to talk about yesterday's show real quick.
Yes.
That was so cool. I mean, all those people that we hadn't seen in forever, like Dr. Rose and Vivian Aubin, and oh gosh, try to remember everybody that was there.
I was there.
you were there, but I'm trying to think of the people that
Pamela was there. Pamela Steele.
Oh, Suzanne Warnett, all the way from
Suzanne Warnett.
We had Cooch Daniels, all these people that used to be on the network, plus all of our staff, or a lot of people from our staff, and a lot of our regular, our current hosts, I guess I should say. So it was one 1,000 episodes. You know what that means, Maria?
What does it mean, Dax?
Today is 1001. 1001 episodes. Yeah. And we were all pulling cards about, we were officially launching Psychic Cafe, our new community website. It was apropos because it was the 14th anniversary of our very first website, which was like tarotguild.com way back in the day on the Ning platform 14 years ago. And so it was apropos that we launched Psychic.cafe, our website. And yeah, that's the actual URL, folks. Just open a new tab in your browser. You can put in the www if you want, www.psychic.cafe. But that's all you have to put in, psychic.cafe. It'll take you right there. And you can join up for free. But also it was the 14th anniversary of our very first episode of our very first show, Tarot Today, January 20th, 2010. We are getting old, Maria. So we were all pulling cards for the Tarot Guild because it was the 14th anniversary of the Guild getting online, of our first radio show. So, for Psychic Talk, Psych Cafe. We never got yours though. But you were not on camera. So
no.
But you took a picture of your spread. I have it here. Yes. There it is. So let us know what you were getting.
Yes, and I figured I would hold on to this today because I pulled the whole spread, and there was a lot of other folks joining us yesterday, and I didn't want to take up too much time. And I knew we had the show today, and I figured it would be perfect segue to talk about today, and then get rolling with our calls that we're going to come to you guys. Be patient, we're coming. Okay, let's talk about this spread yesterday that I pulled for the Psychic Cafe, looking at what's led up to it and the potential for where it's going, and how this affects stacks and pretty much all of us that are involved. So the first card that I pulled, the upper row of cards, the 5-card spread, are my Radiant Rider-Waite tarot cards, and the 3 cards under it are from my deck, the Angelic View Oracle cards. Okay, so let's start with the Moon card in the first place placement, which is the past, and in this spread. And the Moon, what is the Moon? The Moon is an illuminary. It sheds light on a situation. Okay, the Moon is a card of duality, because if you look at the image of the Moon, you see they have the sun and the moon in this image. Okay, and then there are other figures in there that reflect duality. Okay, what this is telling me, okay, the Moon is a very watery type of element in this card. It reflects to me a lot of mixed emotions. So I feel like where we're coming from, there are mixed emotions in this situation, with with everything that came before, and now with this whole idea of the Psychic Cafe. I feel there are mixed emotions. Okay, but remember, with the Moon being the illuminary, it sheds light on the situation. So what does that do? If there's darkness, the light will overtake the darkness. Okay, and we just have to stick with it and keep moving forward. If you go to the next card in the present, you have the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups is a beautiful card. It shows you a happy family, and they're standing out there, and they're looking at this rainbow in the sky with all the cups. Okay, cups is also very watery, very emotional thing. So, but this card shows you a lot of happiness. So I think that even though we may have come from a place that may have been, having some ups and downs and mixed emotions and that kind of thing, we're moving into a time now where it's going to be a happier time, I think, for all involved. Okay, even if people, go ahead, you want to say something?
Yeah, gosh, what just popped in my head is, like, I'm looking at that 10 of Cups and I'm like, oh, so all of us, the hosts, the Tarot Guild members and everything, we all of us that are going to be on Psychic Cafe, we are the family, the happy family, and then
We are.
coffee cups, cafe. I'm just saying.
Right. So there's a lot that, a lot that can be done with this, a lot of potential. And there you are, Dax, right in the center. Okay. The center card in my 5-card spread, that card represents the near future. Okay. Where we're starting to head. And it's the Page of Pentacles. And he's holding up the pentacle and he's looking at it and he's admiring it. And he's very thoughtful, this page. And he's looking at, look what I've created, but what more can I do with this? Okay, the wheels are turning, and there's a lot of ideas, and there's a lot of admiration, a lot of reflection, and a lot of creativity, I feel, with this. And being a pentacle also has to do with money and abundance. So I feel if it's handled properly, there is a lot of potential here for growth. Okay, and let's move forward now again with we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. The Queen of Wands is the Leo type of personality and energy. This card is in the placement in the spread of advice. Okay. And what it's saying is, I feel that this is telling you that you have a lot of supportive people around you, people that are very outgoing, people that have that fire energy. We're talking about the Leos, the Aries, the Sagittarius type of personalities. And it doesn't have to be that that's the sign, the sun sign for these individuals. It's a personality type we're talking about here. Okay, so there's a lot of support here. So you need to sometimes take a step back and really make an extra effort to listen to the ideas that some of these people around you that are supporting you have to say. Okay. So it just reminds you of that. And it also reminds you that when something is nurtured, okay, it can really, really develop and take on a life of its own. Okay, so because the queens are very nurturing energy, okay, and they're also very stable. Because what I wanted to mention about the pages and also the queens, if you think about numerology, the page would be number 11, okay, because you have 0, you have 1 through 9 in your minor arcana, and then you come to the page. So the page would be number 11. Okay, your knight would be 12, which would make your queen number 13. Okay, so if we look at the numerology here, okay, the 11, that's the illuminary. And also 11s, if you think about 11s are made up of 2 ones. So there's a duality of the 2 ones. And once you start multiplying the energy of the ones, you want to remember to pay attention to your thoughts, because they're beginning to manifest, okay, and they're attracting to you what you focus on, okay. And then the queen being the 13, that's a strong foundation. That structure. 1 and 3 is 4, so it's stability. So you can take this creation, and it can the queen can actually take what you have molded together and all your thoughts and ideas, and if handled properly and nurtured properly, the queen gives birth to something very good and very stable. Okay. And notice she sits there with her legs apart. She's the vessel that something that's been created is coming through. Okay. So just remember to nurture that. Then you have the final card is the likely outcome or a possible outcome. Now, if everything goes as I'm talking about here, what that would all lead up to is the card of wishes fulfilled, of hope and faith. The star card, the star is another illuminary. It's about keeping the faith. Okay. And it's about what you put into something, remember, if you're taking something, you want to put something back into it, vice versa. You want to
Oh,
keep the
yeah.
balance. Okay. So,
Oh, by the
you,
way,
you, yes, go ahead.
I just had to tell you a couple things about that. Because yesterday when I pulled cards, I got the Temperance card, which is,
Right.
my favorite card in the deck. And the Star card is the only other card in the deck where the figure in it is straddling between the material realm and the spiritual realm, 1 foot in
Yes.
the body of water and one
Good
foot
point.
on the land. Yes.
Right.
Also, there are 8 stars. 8 is abundance in numerology,
Abundance.
and it's card 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. Abundance.
Mm, that is absolutely right. So that, this is telling you that when you see the star in the likely outcome, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Mm.
That's keep the faith, okay, because your wishes can be fulfilled. Okay, so now wish upon a star, right? Now, if we look at my deck, my deck is the Angelic View Oracle cards. For anyone that's interested, they can pick up a copy of my deck by visiting my website, mariagmaas.com. Okay, and let's see. Archangel Michael comes up first, okay, and he's kind of sitting under the moon and the Ten of Cups, okay. This tells me that Archangel Michael is with us in this endeavor, and that he is helping to bring clarity to the situation. So, like I said, the moon, you have the darkness, but the moon is the illuminary. It reflects the light of the sun back. And Archangel Michael's sword is so shiny that it helps to cut through any negativity, and it helps to reflect negativity back, and just disintegrate it. And it helps us to find clarity. Okay. And he helps us with our life purpose as well. So that's another thing about Archangel Michael, aside from being the great protector. That's probably what he's most famous for. But there are these other things about Archangel Michael. And if I remember correctly, yesterday, Dax, you had pulled, I think, the Ace of Swords somewhere along the line.
Yeah, I think it was the
And
last card.
yeah, and when I see the Ace of Swords in the tarot, because working with angels and all that, a lot of times that card reminds me of Archangel Michael and his sword, and helping you, to cut through all the mishmash, and find your way to clarity. Okay, and then so now we have. So just call upon Archangel Michael when you need clarity on something, or if you need motivation and you need that willpower to keep going forward. Okay. The next card we have from the Angelic View Oracle cards is the Hello from Heaven card. Okay. Now this card, to me, it reminds you, there's a message on the card that tells you about your loved ones, and so forth, and the message that I wrote on the card. But what I'm looking at this Hello from Heaven, and I see the beautiful beach, and that was a photograph I actually took out in Montauk, in Long Island, New York, and it was a sunset, beautiful sunset. What Hello from Heaven says to me about this situation, because it's placed right under you, and right kind of near the, as we're heading towards the Queen of Wands, but it's really more directly under you, is that you have ancestors in the spirit world who are backing you up, and they're whispering ideas to you all the time in your ears, and they're rooting for you to go forward. I feel a grandfather, and even like a great grandfather energy, okay, that's very supportive of you from the other side. Okay, and that's the feeling I get when I look at this card, Hello from Heaven. And it also reminds you that you have the angels supporting you. Okay. Uh, Anything that has to do with help from above, from the heavens, it's there, and it's there to support you. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Maria,
Yes.
that's the Italian side coming through.
Is it really? It
Yes,
would make
definitely.
sense. It would
Yeah.
make sense because,
Well, tarot cards
Italian
come
people
from
are
Italy.
right. And, many Italians are very, open-minded when it comes to um, this type of stuff, and they're very
Especially cards.
spiritual. Yes. Some of them are very, very fearful and they don't want to touch it, but then you have others that are so, so into it.
The
Okay.
hardcore
So
Catholics, it can go
right.
either way. I've seen
It
hardcore
can.
Catholics that are very fearful, and then other ones that, it's just working with cards is just a everyday thing.
Everyday thing.
Yeah.
Right. So
I
now,
kind of think that's where I get my attraction to the tarot from.
so was it the grandfather or the great grandfather?
Both, actually.
There
But
you go.
I think it was more the great grandfather
That's what I feel that
because he
too. I'm
yeah,
feeling great grandpa.
because great grandpa
Yes.
Mariello came over on the
Love
boat,
that name.
literally. Mariello, yeah, that's the Italian last name. And I think that's where, my tarot connection comes from. uh,
Hmm.
because you see, they were all barbers, and it was known that you went to the barber shop, but they also pulled cards at the barber shops,
Fabulous. I love that.
especially in Italy, but this was when they came over. They ended up in Philadelphia.
What was Grandpa Mariello's first name? I was getting like that there's somebody also out there with an initial P, but I'm not, I just want to know what was his first name?
um Gosh, I can't even remember now. I'd have to look it
Oh,
up
okay. Okay.
because
Because
I never knew
if
him. He passed away
if
before, but
if it's
it's
not
not
his
P,
if he doesn't have a
not P.
P as a first initial or a middle initial or a nickname, then
Mm-hmm.
he's with somebody also that's very much on your side that has an
Oh,
initial P
cool.
in their name. Okay.
Oh,
So
good.
check that out.
I will think on that. I will think
All
on that.
right. Getting P. Okay. So, and then P leads me to the next card, potential. Okay.
Potential. Woo.
This card is, what more do I have to say? It's under the Queen of Wands and the Star card, to keep the faith, that there is a lot of potential here. Okay. This is not an overnight, you know, idea that you had that you just decided to, take off with. This is something that has evolved over many years.
20
And
years.
so there's a lot of experience and knowledge and mistakes and things that were right and things that could have been better, and you just go forward and you keep evolving. And if you learn from history is HIS, and then you can look at it as story,
Oh, yeah.
STORY,
His story.
his story, history. And some people like to say her story. But, okay, let's be but we'll go with the masculine side this time.
History.
History, his
Well, because it's
story.
my story.
You're right. But you pay attention to the past. We don't throw away the past. We can't change things from the past, but we can learn from them and we could use it to change the future.
Mm,
And so lots of potential. That's
Thanks.
what I have.
Thanks, Maria. That was great. And
You're welcome.
you can go, guys, you can go over and check out the replay of the 14th anniversary show right here on this channel on YouTube as well. And by the way, I love that way of reading too. Oh, let me pop that back up with the
Yes.
tarot cards, and then you've got the cards from your deck, but they're under the tarot cards, and then you can relate them to the cards above it.
Yes.
Which is real. That's such a cool way of reading, by the way.
That's how I that's my favorite way of reading with my deck in particular, the Angelic View Oracle cards. So, anyone that it's a very easy deck to work with too. And so if you already know how to read tarot, it's very easy to add that as, another layer, and it helps you with that connection from the angelic realms for that divine guidance.
So I did want to do the numerology real quick. It's the 21st. So it's that 3 energy, creativity, and communication. By the way, when I shuffled for my card of the day and I cut to the heart of the matter, Oh, and I'm using the Tarot Grand Lux for this, Ciro Marchetti's. In fact, I think I have that somewhere. Let's see. I'm gonna pop that up real quick here on my screen. Oh, it's over here. Psychic.cafe /Lux, LUXE, if you want to go over and grab this deck, which is really, really pretty. And the heart of the matter I got was the Two of Cups. And there's that two energy. Yesterday was the two energy because it was the 20th, right? And it was perfect for the anniversary show because all of us coming together, it was relationships and all of that. But that energy is lingering. Then we got the three energy, creativity and communication. This is a great day. Like here in Tucson, it's raining. It's like, yeah, you stay inside, you have your cup of coffee, and you create things on Photoshop, or you paint, or you sculpt, or anything creative. And but then for the card of the day, I got the 5 of coins. So that often means hardship, especially financial hardship. So there's folks out there that are feeling, literally a little bit out in the cold, considering, most of the country it's cold, And so the message here is to remember other people and taking advantage of that 3 creativity energy today. Take advantage of that. And, 2 heads are better than 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, heads are better than 1. So if you're having financial issues, talk it over, get your friends together, get your family together, figure something out, be creative. So that's the message coming through, that if anybody's having financial hardship, that's one route out of that financial hardship. So there you go. All right.
Okay.
So
shall we go to calls?
Let's go to calls here.
Yes, let's do
I've
it.
been shuffling.
I have not. Let me get going with that.
Yeah, who's been waiting the longest? It looks like area code 651. Hey, 651, get ready. We're gonna go right to you. I did want to mention, while you were doing the reading, I looked in the chat and I saw Patty came in, Charlotte came in, everybody's saying hello. Be in light. Be in light. I love that. Her name's Catalina, and she's got a question for us later on. So I just want to say shout out. And Darian. So I want to say shout out to them, and we'll get to your questions in chat in a little while. We're going to take some calls here. It looks like area code 651.
Okay.
And caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from? 651.
Hi, this is Christiana from Minnesota.
Christiana.
From Minnesota.
Hi.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, I had an idea about starting like a part-time dessert business out of my home, and I was just wondering, do you see that going anywhere, like as in a success or not?
That's an interesting question. Part-time dessert.
Okay, let's see what we
Yeah,
got.
like stuff like candied grapes and cakes and stuff and chocolates.
Be honest, dessert.
Okay. Oh, it's so funny, Maria. You got the star card for me, and I got the star card for Christiana. Really great card to get. And it's, again, card 17. That's 8 abundance, 8 stars in the card in the sky. That's a very good sign, combined with the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. The Magician card pops in to say, you're in charge. You can manifest this for sure. Let's see. Oh, on different parts of the financial aspect of it, the High Priestess says, listen to your gut instincts on these things. Okay. And it's going to take a little while for the ship to come in. when I cut to the heart of the matter, what the main message here is okay, the Seven of Wands. And this is what I'm going to tell you about that. Although he's being attacked from below with, 6 wands, they're actually, staves. He's got his staff. He's ready. He's on top of the hill. Okay. So what that's saying, Christiana, you are in a really good position. However, 7 is the energy of the seeker, of doing the research. In other words, cross all the T's, dot all the I's. You need to do your homework. You need to do your research on this. And I've throughout my life owned coffee houses and cafes, and I know about the food industry. And depending on your municipality, your county you're in, county health department, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, got to be really careful about starting a food business out of your house. In fact, in most places, it's illegal. In most places, if you're in certain states and certain counties and regions, they're really lax about it. But then in other places, oh my God, you have to do all preparation in a certified food facility, for instance. You can't do it in your kitchen. Okay. So that's what I'm saying about, that's the message from that 7 of Wands. You want to make sure you do all the research. You contact county health, you go through learning all that. Make sure you have to have not only your, like here, if you wanted to do that in Tucson, for example, where I'm at in Arizona, you'd have to have not only your food handler's card, but you'd have to have a food manager's, certification on top of that. This is why I don't do coffee anymore. Because it is really hard, So now I have a virtual psychic cafe online, because there's a lot of T's to cross and I's to dot. Now let's get to Maria and see what, words of wisdom we have.
Okay. You covered it very well, Dax. I'll just try to go quickly here. Okay. First card I got was 5 of Pentacles. And that shows some difficulty on the financial end, but this is where we're coming from. It's not where we're heading to.
And that was my card of the day.
It was. This may show that, it's a little bit, the startup is a little bit more than what's you may have anticipated. Okay. However, the next card that follows is the King of Pentacles. Okay. So I believe that there is some financing available to help with the business and get the things going and get over the hurdles that you may come across. So there's going to be somebody that's going to support this, whether it's a loan, whether it's a friend or a family member that helps out monetarily in some way, or providing a place to work out of if it can't be your own kitchen or something like that. There is help in that area, and it leads eventually to the World card. So take your idea and go forward with it. Like Dax says, do your homework and go for it. See where it takes you, because sometimes things don't start out, exactly with the way things don't end up, I should say, with the way we start out. Okay, we might have this idea, but then if we work towards it and we learn as we're going, it develops into something that maybe we couldn't even have imagined beforehand. But you say, well, you know what? I learned a lot along the way, and look what I did. I didn't envision this at first, but this is where I ended up, and it's really good. So that's the World card. And then for the angel cards supporting it from my deck, the Angelic View Oracle cards, you got the 777. Okay, and that was the card that was immediately under the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, and this is the card of that you are becoming more aware of your divine guidance. So, part of what you're doing today, calling in on this show for guidance from the angels, this is part of it. Be open and aware to divine guidance. Okay. Then you have with the King of Pentacles, right under him was that support from Archangel Michael. This is really reflecting the support of from that King of Pentacles. Okay, and the card says you and your loved ones are protected. So Archangel Michael has that safety net for you, and he's going to help you to seek the clarity that you need in order to be successful in a situation. And then the final card is Archangel Raphael. Okay, and Archangel Raphael is the archangel whose name means healing of God. God heals. Okay, and this says, trust that healing and restoration have begun. I believe if you follow along and do your homework, and like Dax says, and you keep growing with this and evolving with this, it's really going to turn into something that could be very good, very could be prosperous, and also healing. There may be a health kick somewhere, maybe healthy desserts type of thing, and go in that direction. That's what I'm getting. So I hope you find that helpful, Catalina.
Hope that all helped out.
Yeah, thank you both. Thank you.
Thanks for the call, Christiana.
Thank you.
Happy
Angel
New Year.
blessings.
Awesome sauce. We're going to go to, Charlotte has a question in the chat too.
Okay.
And we'll get to that in a minute. We'll get back to it. But I just had to mention it because it's really cool. See, my mom's birthday was yesterday, and that was
that's right. Happy birthday to your mom.
That was the 14th anniversary. It's the 1000th show. My mom's birthday. Well, today is Charlotte's mom's birthday. Now, Charlotte's mom passed away in 2007, but she feels that there's a message coming through.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to be doing. Not right now. I'm going to go to the phone lines, but okay. I just wanted to get that out there so the juices are flowing with you, because I know
great.
With the mediumship side, you might need a little juices flowing on that.
We'll see what we can do with that. Okay.
Yeah, but let's go to area code 917. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from? 917?
Hey,
hello.
Yes, my name is Tim, and I am calling from New York. Hello, my name is Tim. I'm calling from New York.
Okay, Tim. Yeah, I could barely hear you. All right, from New York, and that's
okay.
great.
This is better. This is.
Hold on, Tim. What?
Yeah.
I was just going to say that's Maria's old stomping grounds, New York. And it's really cool to have a call coming in from New York. What are you wanting us to take a look at, Tim?
Oh, sure. Yes. I was taking a look at the new stuff that I'm working on bringing in abundance-wise for the new year.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been I'm making time every day, set my intentions, and asking for some guidance along this way to steer me in the right direction. So any helps or tips from Spirit would greatly appreciate it.
Okay, tips and help from Spirit for Tim. Okay, let's see what we got. All right. Okay, so far I got the Queen of Pentacles that came up first. And I just want to pull some more cards. I got the Three of Cups, the Chariot. I want to pull some cards from my deck now. So let's see what we get. Okay, actually, I'm going to go with just one for now. Okay, so Tim, I got the Queen of Pentacles for you. And, I feel like with that energy, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Let me show for anybody that's looking on YouTube. Okay, this is the Virgo energy. The Queen of Energy is the Virgo card. Okay, and the Virgo energy. And the Virgos are very analytical, very practical. Sometimes they could kind of, I'm sorry, not Virgo, Taurus. Mixed up my my earth signs.
Yeah, I see the horns.
I'm so sorry. I'm looking at the glyph too. I write the little glyphs on here to remind myself.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because I always kind of forget that. Yeah, those are my reminders that I need. I like the little glyph on there. That's the Taurus energy. And the Taurus energy is they're very, very nurturing. They're very affectionate. They like the finer things in life: good food, good wine, good art, music. Could be very cultured, and they can have expensive tastes, but they're also that earth energy. So some Tauruses will be more on the practical side. So I'm not sure which one you are. Okay. But I see here, though, you like to have a good time. Okay. We have the Three of Cups, and this is reminding you to do that, to have a good time. Go out there, socialize, make time for fun. Don't all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Okay. So we definitely need to enjoy ourselves. Okay. And don't feel guilty about that. And then you have the card of the Chariot. Okay. And the Chariot energy is, to me, I feel it's a really strong strength of will. It's a card of success, that you can be successful at what you set your mind to, but you can tend to be distracted, okay, because you have some Gemini energy in here with the Chariot. So you can find yourself pulled in two directions. So sometimes you have to just work on staying focused on one thing at a time. That's what the angels are telling me. And they say overall, this is the card I pulled from my deck, the Angelic View Oracle cards, you can do it. Okay, you can do it. And the card actually says, let go of self-imposed limitations. Believe you can fly. Okay, and on that card, I took this photo of a little
I love
bird nesting in the tree. This tree was on our front lawn, and it was home to many bird families over the years. And this little bird, he was literally, that day when I caught him in the photo, he was getting ready to fly from that nest. So
wow.
You can do it. Okay, they're telling you it's a big thumbs up. You can do it. That's what I have. That's what you have.
Okay, I'm not. You covered it pretty good, so I'm not going to go deep. I just want to touch on. You mentioned towards the end there about being focused, and that's what I got was too many irons in the fire here with the 10 of Wands. So be careful with that. I also got the 5 of Swords. So with this card, it's basically when you're dealing with other people, and even if you're a solopreneur, you have to deal with other people because you have your clients, you have suppliers, you have do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? So it's whether it's interpersonal relationships, or just dealing with customers, dealing with clients, dealing with suppliers, other people involved in your business, keep that in mind. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? So there you go. That's what I got. I hope that helped you out, Tim. We're going to get moving on here. Happy New Year to you. Good luck on everything.
Happy New Year. Thank you so much.
Angel blessings. Thank you for calling.
Awesome. And let's see. Let's go back. Before we take another phone call or two, let's give some people time to call in, 714-816-4628, and pop over to the chat. Now, before we take some of these earlier questions here, I want to jump on Charlotte's because, first of all, I've already got a message coming through. And then the other reason is because it was my mom's birthday yesterday, right? So,
yes.
So right off the bat, Maria, the Empress card.
Oh wow, the mom card.
Literally, mom is coming through for
That's
sure.
That's a big high.
Now, the central focus card I got was the moon card. Boy, the moon card likes to come up a lot lately. And what this is saying, Charlotte, your mom's additional messages from your mom are going to come through in your dreams. Okay, so start really paying attention. I know you probably always do, but I think you're not doing it as much as you think you're doing it. You need to really pay attention to your dreams, okay? The message right now coming through is she knows you had some, difficulty the last day or two, last 24 hours. She's saying, keep strong, internal faith and strength. Legacy is showing up for some reason. The 10 of Pentacles along with the Ace of Cups. That's the last card I got. So there's something new coming in. It looks like it's emotionally fulfilling, something that's, you know, not only new, but it's really something that's going to fulfill you. Okay. And somehow that comes through legacy. I'm really not sure about that. So I'm just going to leave it with you and your dreams and see what comes up. Let's see if Maria is getting a message.
Yes. Okay, I pulled some
you, Maria?
cards too. Hi, Charlotte. I'm sorry about your mom. I would say happy birthday to her in heaven. So images that came through in my mind's eye before and after I pulled cards was I got an image of a daisy, of a flower, with the white petals and the yellow in the middle, a daisy. So I don't know if this was a significant flower, if it was a flower that she happened to like, if it was something that maybe you had given her these type of flowers, or maybe she had them growing in the yard. There's something about daisies, okay, and something about the heart. I don't know if it was that she was having issues with her heart. Okay, I was getting feelings like that, and she wants you to walk away from. There's something that you've been holding on to that she needs you to let go of. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting there's something that has to be left behind, that's emotional baggage. And there's also something that's not just emotional baggage, but there's something that was not finished. I'm getting something that was not finished, and she doesn't want you, something that she didn't finish, and she doesn't want you to feel like you have to finish this for her. Okay, she wants you to focus on you and what you want. Okay, I hope that makes some kind of sense to you. Okay, I pulled a bunch of cards. I can't really sit here and read them all now because it'll take too long. I'm giving you more things that I'm feeling and getting. I think Dax is right on the money about the dreams, okay, and that she comes to you and in your dreams with messages, because one of the cards I did pull was the Seven of Cups. Okay, so I do feel like there is that she comes to you in the dreams. I think he was Dax is right on with that. Okay, the Archangel, I'm sorry, not the Archangel, the Angelic View Oracle cards from my deck, I got about adapt to change. Okay, so the angels and your mom are both telling you that, sometimes things have to fall apart in order to fall into place. Okay, and the picture I chose for this card was a mosaic, because the mosaic is made, by ceramic pieces. You break them apart and then you create a beautiful image with them. Okay, and the angels are also telling you your intuition. This is pay attention to your intuition. This is from my deck, the Angelic View Oracle cards, and you can see here in this image, there's the guardian angel, huge in the background, and the woman is sitting there, and she's really like tuning in and contemplating, and she's listening, and thinking. And the message on the card says, your guardian angel often speaks to you through your intuitive senses. Pay attention to recurring gut feelings or tingling sensations, as these bring with them a sense of calm when you're on the right track, or an uneasiness when you need to modify a decision or action. Okay, and that's from the angels to you as well. So I hope you find that helpful today, Charlotte.
Oh my gosh, so many things. Like, okay, so Charlotte said, Dax, my dreams have been very vivid and full of parts of my family. There you go. I'm telling you.
There you go.
But I don't think that the message I'm thinking or feeling, I don't think it's come through yet. Okay, so maybe this is just setting you up for that. She also said something else here. When you were talking, Maria, I was doing like a dozen things, so I was only half paying attention. I'm sorry, but I heard you say something about a flower.
Yes.
Okay, so
Daisy. Yeah.
Charlotte said, "Oh my God, that was her favorite garden flower."
There you go. Big hello from heaven. I don't know what else to say.
There you go. Dead on. Dead
People,
on.
this happens to me a lot. People's moms often, that's one of the things I get
Mhm.
where they'll show me their favorite flower. It happened with a friend of mine.
That
We were
is
out to lunch
great.
one time, and for some reason, I said, I feel your mom around. I says,
Yeah.
I really feel her around us. I says, and I don't know, all of a sudden, the word, I wasn't even sure what they looked like. The word gladiolas popped into my head.
And who thinks of
And
gladiolas, right?
gladiolas. I said, I'm getting gladiolas. And she was like, oh my God, that was my mom's favorite flower. Now, of
Mm-hmm.
course, she had
Yep.
never told me this. And I didn't really even know, wasn't sure what a gladiola even looked like. I had to go look it up afterwards to see what they looked like.
And
And,
with moms,
you know,
invariably I always get, the Empress card like I just did, or I get
there you
the
go.
Queen of Pentacles for that's my other mom card. So the
Right.
Queen of Pentacles or the Empress pop up when, and that way they're telling me that, yeah, it's actually their mom and they're actually coming through. There it
This
is.
was
Yep.
one of the cards I had pulled for her, was the Queen of
Yes.
Pentacles.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go,
So
Dax. That's your confirmation on that.
So I was going to go back to the phone lines. However, we're actually going to take Nancy's question. And there's a reason for that. Nancy sent me a cup of coffee yesterday. And our thing for 2024 is if you send in a cup of coffee, we're going to bump you to the top of the list on our calls and readings and so forth like that. And I got to start doing this at the beginning of the show so people know, Maria, but I keep forgetting.
There's so many things that we
Well,
want to remember to talk about.
this is the thing. We just celebrated 14 years. We've done 1,000 shows on this network. Now, we had previous networks. We've actually done 3,000 or 4,000 shows, folks. This is just this network. The last 5 years, we've done 1,000. 14 years of this. I stopped using show notes a long time ago. Honest to God, maybe it's the senior moments or something, Maria. I'm gonna have to bring show notes back because I cannot remember everything. But this is what I wanted to tell everyone. You can grab us a cup of coffee. You can go over to psychic.cafe/coffee. You can go do that right now. It's our tip jar. And I got buttons for, you can send us $10, $15. You can send us $20, whatever. And this is the other thing. Not only, hey, if you're enjoying the shows, if you learn something, if you call in or get a reading from chat and you want to buy us a cup of coffee, do that. Go over to psychic.cafe/coffee. But also, you can do that before a show, before an upcoming show, or even during, like right now, during a live show, and just let us know in the chat that you sent us a cup of coffee. And if you're on the phone lines, we'll bump you from the bottom to the top of the list. Oh, the other thing we're going to do is whatever we're in the middle of, whatever we're doing, announcements, we're starting this show, what have you, cards of the day, we will stop whatever we're doing and we will go right to your phone call. Or if you're doing it in chat, we'll go right to your question in chat. So that's something for 2024. Keep that in mind for our shows going forward. We're going to have a show every day now, folks. Psychic.cafe/coffee to get, to send us a cup of coffee, but also, tip us for what we're doing, keep us, going, but also, you can get to the top of the list for readings. So, Maria, going to go to Nancy here. Nancy says, "Hi, Maria and Dax. Will I be able to stay in the house I am renting now after my lease is up in June, or will I be forced to move?"
Okay.
Yeah.
Will Nancy be able to stay in her house?
Mm-hmm.
Or will she be forced to move?
This is crazy. I got
Okay.
I got all yes cards out of 5. In
Wow.
addition,
Okay.
in addition to that, I got the Four of Swords, which is also a yes card, but that was the heart of the matter, and it literally jumped out of the deck. So I had to mention that there's something about delay or thinking outside the box on this, or taking a look at the big picture, stepping back. There's something about that. But I got all of these cards. Okay. Again, the Ten of Pentacles showed up, something about legacy or family, help with this or something. The Moon card showed up again. Maria, I swear I shuffled.
Wow. Comes up. Yeah.
So, your dreams, pay attention to your dreams. There's something about this and how you're going to be able to stay in where you're renting. The message is going to come in your dreams. The power, the Hierophant, the powers that be, that's what I'm getting. What about you, Maria? Anything?
Okay. Well, okay. So I got the Magician.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For about staying. Okay, that was the card for staying. It's the Magician that says you have all the tools and resources to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. So if you're really dead set on staying and you do your homework on that and you pull together, all your resources and the knowledge that you need and information, I mean, you can, I feel like you can make happen what you want to happen. And for the move, the funny thing is I got the Knight of Swords, which is also that Gemini energy, and he's moving very swiftly. So I feel like if you move, it's going to things are going to happen very fast. And then what's going to happen? I pulled another card just for clarification, and I got the card of clarity, the Ace of Swords. And if you were to move, it would you would find something that is suitable for you, and you would have a clearer vision of what you want and need going forward. Okay, but I'm kind of feeling drawn that you might, even though you might not want to go right now, that if you did go, you'd be glad that you did. That's the feeling that I'm getting. And the cards that I pulled from my the Angelic View Oracle cards, again, I got Focus on Gratitude, I got the card of Meditation, and I got Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, what does he do? He's got that sword. He came up right underneath the Ace of Swords card. So my Archangel Michael, aside from being the great protector, is also an archangel that can really help you get the clarity that you need on a situation. So I would call upon Archangel Michael for support and guidance with this. Okay. And then make sure that you spend some time, in quiet meditation. Pay attention to the thoughts, the feelings, the ideas that come to you. And most of all, focus on gratitude of the things that you appreciate and that you're happy for. So you really want to stay and you want to draw the energy to be able to stay. Focus on the things that you appreciate about where you are right now. So that's awesome. The advice that the angels have.
Well, I hope that helped you out. And also, Nancy, once again, thanks for the cup of coffee yesterday during our 14th anniversary show. That was so cool.
Very cool.
To the phone lines here.
Before we do that, I'd like to mention a couple of things also before I forget.
Me too.
Yeah. So maybe we could throw up one of my banners on there. Let's see which one comes up, and that's the one I'll talk about first.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what you got for me.
Hold on. I gotta
clumping them all.
I gotta turn off all the banners because actually I had all the other banners before your banner.
Okay.
So let's go down to the cap course here.
All right. Actually, this is the okay, you're on the cap course banner. Okay, so I just want to tell folks about the Certified Angel Practitioner course that I created actually way back in 2015. Last year, I totally revamped this whole course. I modified it. I put in more content. I changed the whole format and the delivery of the course. It's on a very easy to work on your own platform. It has text. It has audiobook style narration. There's a built-in discussion and chat feature where you can talk with me and ask me questions or make comments. You can, other students can read and read your comments or your question, and they can, chime in on it if they want to also. So once somebody posts a discussion, it's there for everybody to see and reply to and start like a comment thread. This course is a great foundational course for anyone that wants to learn how to work with angels, how to bring the angels into your life and work. No matter what it is that you do, the angels can help you, and they could help you to live your best life. And that's my goal. That's my goal for this show. And my goal for teaching the course is to help others learn how to connect with the angels. Okay. The course is $222. Okay. But it is packed with everything you need to know from the ground up to learn how to connect with these beautiful beings of love, light, and wisdom. If you'd like to find out more about it, you can read the full course outline by going to my website, mariagmaas.com. That's MariaGmaas.com, C-O-M. Okay. Certification is optional. Although I would love to have you go through the certification process, it is optional. It's not for everybody, but some people just want the knowledge and be able to have the skills to do it for themselves or for others. Other people want to have that certificate that says that you successfully completed this course, which is endorsed by the International Association of Angel Practitioners, also known as the IAAP. Okay. And right now, this year, new for 2024, the certification fee, which is usually an extra $67, is waived if you apply for the certification during your first year enrolled in the course. And it does not take a year to complete the course. Most people complete it within a few weeks. Okay. But I give everyone a whole year to decide if they'd like to get that certification. And that would be included in the $222. If it was longer than that, like say it was a year or so later, well then there would be an additional fee. Okay, but right now $22 covers it all. Okay, so just go to mariagmaas.com and you can find out more about the Certified Angel Practitioner course.
Yep. Oh, you said 22. It's 222. Just
$222. Yes. Yeah. Did I say 22? $222. I
just want to make sure everybody got.
I'm glad you caught that. Yeah, $222.
Yep. Okay. And you can also join the IAP Gold membership. $111 first year.
Yes, and that right now, one of the new benefits that's been added on to that is that the first year of Gold membership includes a free course. Okay, the course that's included free is Mastering the Art of Angel, Oracle, and Tarot Card Reading. And it's really, I love this course. It's a 3-in-1 course. You learn everything that you need to know about reading tarot cards, about reading angel cards, and reading regular oracle cards, all together in one course. And that itself is a $297 value. That I've sold this course for $297. It is now included free in the Gold for new Gold members, $111 for the year to be an IAAP Gold member. And there's a whole laundry list of benefits that comes with that membership. Okay, you get your own page on the website on angelpractitioners.com. You can be a guest on the show here in the Angelic View, and we'll record your interview and we'll add that to your page. And there are other benefits. Just go to angelpractitioners.com/membership. That's angelpractitioners.com radio.com/membership to find out more about the benefits that we have now, because they have changed and they're new for 2024. So go check it out.
Okay, hang on, I'm just taking a note on that. Let me. I'm
Sure.
taking notes and typing things down. Okay, on that. And just want to mention, of course, Maria is on the 1st and 3rd Sundays. So be back on the 4th of February.
Yes. And when we come back on the 4th of February, I'm going to be talking about the 4 angels that I've included in my deck, the Angelic View Oracle cards. Okay. So there are actually, most of the cards are messages and angel numbers and different things, but there are 4 cards in the deck that include angels. And I'm going to talk about who are they? Who are those 4 angels that I chose to include in the deck? Why did I choose them over other angels? Because there are more angels. And why didn't I include more than just these 4? So I'm going to talk about that next week. That'll be our topic. And we will also have open lines, as always, taking your calls for free mini readings and angel messages throughout the show.
Actually, it's the week after next week. But Maria,
Yes.
if you want to show up Sunday, I'll be on, because I'm going to be every day of the week, and
right.
I actually don't have a banner for that. I need to make a banner up for my daily psychic talk shows. So if we don't have Compassionate Light or the Angelic View or Magic Universe or, one of our Wisdom of the Soul, if we don't have one of those shows scheduled for a live show, I'm just going to fill it in. So we have a show every day of the week. So if we don't get to you today for your call or your question in chat, tune in tomorrow. Actually, caveat on that, not tomorrow, because I have an MRI and other medical tests and issues. I have to go down to the VA hospital tomorrow. So it'll be starting Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Catherine will be here on Friday. And she's wrapping up her 2024 topic, her January topic of 2024, Year of Abundance and Infinite Possibilities. And she'll be talking about, do you really want it? I'm not sure what that means exactly, but you know what I mean. And I also did want to mention about our sale for the Psychic Cafe and the Tarot Guild. 75% off lifetime membership. And there's way too many benefits to detail here, but you are going to get my tarot and numerology course for free. So that saves you $297. Also, certification as a certified tarot reader or certified psychic advisor. Normally, I think it's $124 or 2 payments to $67. Yeah, that's included free too. So that saves you at least $124. Right there, you get access to everything on our brand new community website, psychic.cafe. You'll be able to create groups. You'll get your own blog. You'll be able to post your events. Basically, use it as your own mini website, yourself. Plus, take all of our workshops and panel discussions, Q&As all year long that we do at the Tarot Guild and everything like that. With your lifetime membership, it's just $78, 75% off for the new year. Normally $297. We marked it down to $78, and you're paid up for life. Okay, so normally it's like $399, $499 a month, or $47 for the year annually. But you can get it forever for just $78. And our lifetime membership's going away after this sale, which will probably end in a couple of weeks here. So grab this while you can. We're not going to be doing lifetime membership through most of 2024. I mean, I might drag it out for Black Friday in October, or what's that, November, after Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
For like a day or two, but it's not going to be $78 like it is now. It's going to be $197, $297, something like that. So go ahead and grab that while you can. And, once again, you can pop over to psychic.cafe/coffee, grab us a cup of coffee. And also, we'll bring you on first. No waiting as well. Nancy said in the chat, I'm concerned because I have no communication with the owner now, and his manager left a few months ago. That's really strange. I mean, you should have some way of getting a hold of him. Maybe that's why I was getting the Hierophant card and the powers that be. There's got to be some way to contact somebody that owns that property. That's just crazy. Marie, you want to pop over to
Okay.
God. Okay. Yeah, Maria's from Long Island and I'm from Philadelphia.
Yes. Okay.
We all know those areas.
Sort of like halfway. Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, this card popped out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Will Carla get the home? I'm getting the first card I got is Scorpio energy. Okay, and that's the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this card is reminding you to pay attention to your intuition, your gut feelings about things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because
I'm a Scorpio.
Are you? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah,
Scorpio rising. Yeah.
Scorpio rising. Okay. Yeah, Scorpio energy is very highly intuitive, bordering on psychic. So the angels, they want you to pay attention to this, and the angels come to you a lot, and they whisper things to you. There in this card, in the Radiant Rider-Waite tarot deck, the Queen of Cups, you can see 3 cherubs. 2, she's sitting on like a throne type of a big chair, and there are 2 cherubs adorning the top, and there's 1 underneath. Okay, so the angels are all around you, and they're speaking to you a lot. Okay, I'm getting the 10 of Swords in the present position, so I'm feeling like this may be reflecting your feelings right now. Maybe you're feeling a little defeated for some reason, but it also reminds you that the black clouds are lifting. Okay, and that there is light down the road. You will see the light. It will come into focus. Okay, but there's going to be a lot of work, I believe, with this particular property, and I don't know if you're ready to take that on. Okay, because I got the 10 of Wands as the near future. So if you were, because I asked, if you would get this property, I feel like there's a lot of work, and you can see in the image of the 10 of Wands. The man is carrying, he's holding this big bundle of sticks, and he's walking forward, and he's trudging along, and there's a house in the distance. Okay, so I feel like he travels a bit, and he's doing a lot of work to get to it. So I'm not sure if you're ready to take on that work. That's my question. And then for the Angelic View Oracle cards, I get the card of 777. I get the card of self-care. And I also get the card of Ask Us Anything. Okay, so let's look at 777. That's the one that came with the Queen of Cups. So that tells me that you're very spiritual. You are paying attention to divine guidance. So that's a good thing. You are developing with your spiritual growth. It's going to lead you in the right direction. The angels are reminding you here. See,
Maria,
below the 10. Yes.
I the house number adds up to 7. By the way,
the house is number 7.
It adds up to 7. Yeah.
7.
Oh, it adds up to 7. The energy there. Okay. Well, 7 is the energy of new awareness, new things, and it's also the highly spiritual number. It's also considered a lucky number for many, number 7. So, I'm not saying that this is the wrong place. You have to be willing to do the work. The angels are reminding you with the 10 of Swords, if you've been feeling, a little tired lately, self-care is very important. And they're reminding you that it's not selfish to take care of yourself. Nurture yourself as you would nurture others. And then the final card ask us anything. The angels say you can ask us anything. Nothing is too big or too small. That's with the final card of the man with the 10 of Wands. Okay, and moving forward. So if you are ready to take this on, call upon the angels for assistance with that. If not, call upon the angels to help you find the home where you're going to be the happiest. Okay? What's going to serve your highest good.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking just real quickly, because Maria went through a lot there. I just want to just reiterate that, yeah, I think it's a go. I'm getting a lot of yes cards. The Two of Cups, you could be emotionally satisfied with this property. You know, like this literally jumped out of the deck before the rest of the card. Then I got another Two of Wands. You know, there's you know, looking, but the world's in your hand. You know, literally. It can happen very quickly with the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, dream come true, wish come true card. I mean, it's looking really, really good. Okay. For some reason, Queen of Pentacles shows up. I have no clue why. You know, this is the mom card. Something to do with mom, or maybe mom sending you a message. I don't know. But Maria did mention cherubs before. I see a cherub up here and a cherub down here. Anyway, angels surrounding you once again is the message. The thing from the tarot, that cautionary thing, is the devil card. So, you know, it's what are you attached to that's holding you back from this? Might be something subconscious even. Anyway, that's the cards I got. I didn't want to go on too long because, you know, Maria really covered it there. So I hope that helps you out, Carla.
Yeah, no, it does. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of work, just minor stuff in the kitchen. Thank you. I appreciate that, because
after you get the walk,
I'm hoping this is it, you know, I've been looking for a while.
Right. Well, I'll be on Tuesday. I'll be on Tuesday, Wednesday. You know, if you do the walkthrough, you know, hey, call back in and tell us what happened. We'd love to hear.
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah, I'll tell you my thoughts, definitely. Thank you. Yep. Thank you both so much.
Bye,
You're
Carla.
welcome. Thank you for calling, caller. Good luck with everything. Angel blessings.
I'll have to look for her phone number. 646 area code. Okay.
646, yes.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can go into the lightning round and let's zip through some of these.
Let's just do quick ones now. Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to go over to the chat because
the
chat questions we can do really fast, and we can go back and forth. Like, you know, you pull one card for one question.
Yeah.
Card for one question.
The card tops. Yes.
Let's see. Okay. I got to go all the way back and start from the beginning. Darian way back was, will me and my current partner last? How long is the breakup going to be? Okay, so you're in a breakup, I guess, because he says, how long will the breakup go, and will my current partner and I last? That doesn't make sense to me, but I think I know what he's trying to say.
Okay, explain to me what he's trying to say.
Yeah. So, like, he's in this relationship with a current partner, but they're broke up right now. Okay. So, you know, I mean, how long is the breakup going to be, and will they, you know, last, kind of thing, you know? Anyway, do you want me to do that one, or are you going to do that one?
Well, I just pulled two cards, and I'll just say very quick what it is. Okay, I get the Hierophant. Okay, and I get from my deck the Angelic Oracle cards. I got the card of Potential. Okay, so the fives are, you know, Roman numeral fives are challenging, but also this card, when I see this card, a lot of times it's about relationships and marriages and that kind of thing. So there is strength here in this relationship, but there is potential. Okay, it says the past cannot be changed, but the future is full of possibilities. So in order to go forward successfully, you have to let go of whatever it is that caused the breakup. Both parties have to be, you know, on the same page, and don't rehash things and go forward. Something they need to let go and go forward for it to work.
Awesome sauce.
Okay.
Hope that helped you out, Darian. Be in the light. So that's Catalina. Can I have a car? I have a question. What do I need to know about a course I want to take? Thanks. Okay. So first of all, you can manifest this. If you're wondering if you're going to be able to do the course, yes, you're going to be able to do it. You can make it happen some way. The magician card shows up always to let us know that, hey, we're in charge. We have the ability to manifest. And if you do that course, there's really good news about this course. It's going to lead to a new financial opportunity for you. You may be required to step outside of like your comfort zone a bit on this, so be ready for that. But ultimately, that's looking really good because it leads to the 10 of Pentacles. That's family wealth. That's legacy wealth. That's that is looking really, really good. So yes, definitely go for that course. And always, with courses, what I tell people, always keep in mind, what big problem are you solving? The bigger the problem, the better. All righty. And then hold on. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of shuffling, so I can't look at the questions.
I should be doing that too.
give me just a second. Because I want to be ready for the next one after this one, because this one's for you, Maria. Oh dear. Now I lost it. Okay, hold on. Okay, there was Charlotte's question. We got hers. There was Nancy's question. Got hers. What was the next one? Oh, that was really nice. Catalina, be in the light. She said, please, everybody, remember to like this video to promote the channel. Well, that was really nice of her to do.
That was very nice. Thank you, Catalina. Yeah. Angel blessing.
And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. That helps us a lot, and then you'll know when our next live show is going to air. And plus any little shorter videos that we do on, tarot and numerology and angels and everything, we're going to start doing a lot of content ones where we're just going to throw stuff up there for, 5-8 minutes that, teach us something. And you'll want to see when those come out. So go ahead and subscribe. And yes, like this video. Thank you very much. Truth be told, tarot. Oh, this is a message from Maria. My grandmother's name is Maria. She passed away in 2011. I resonated with your message for Charlotte too.
That spirit doesn't mince words. If the message you hear, whether we're reading cards, whether I'm doing a psychic or mediumship type reading, whatever it may be, if you hear something that resonates with you, guess what? It's for you too, because the angels, spirit guides, departed loved ones, they take any opportunity they can to get a message across to those who need it. So if you say, oh my God, she could have been speaking to me, guess what? I was. Guess what? They were.
Yeah. Okay. Tarot is multi-layered. Often I'm getting multiple messages from the same card. And likewise, when we do these readings, a lot of times other people get a message out of the cards that we're pulling, even though we're reading for somebody else. That happens all the time on these shows. So thanks for that. Katarina's in there. Hey, Katarina, one of our new regulars. Yatharf. Anyway, they ask, Maria and Dad, okay, should I start a conversation with my crush? And if I do, will her and I get together in a relationship? I think that's basically the question.
Okay, and who is this for in the chat room?
Yartharth. I cannot pronounce it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's YATHARTH. It's like
okay.
Yarth.
Just so I get something in my for the energy.
Anyway, you go ahead with that question.
Repeat it one more time about the crush.
Yeah. So basically, should she start a conversation with her crush?
Should she start a conversation with her crush?
And will a relationship come out of this?
Okay. Let's see what I got here. I'm getting something with the initial R. I don't know if that relates to this. The initial R. Okay. Let's see what else I get from the angel cards. Okay, I get potential from the Angelic View Oracle cards, a card of potential. So there is potential. Okay, from my cards, from the Rider-Waite tarot cards, I got the Ace of Pentacles, I got the Five of Cups, and I got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like, yes, there is potential. Okay. I feel that there may be some regrets, water under the bridge for some reason surrounding this. Okay, but in the long run, I feel that there is great potential, because you got the card of potential from my deck, and also that there's the Ten of Pentacles card, which is supporting that. I see, a family in here. You have people that on the other side that are looking out for you. Okay, so if they're going to send people to you. They're going to help to coordinate meetings with people. So if this one doesn't turn out, don't despair, because you have loved ones on the other side that are trying to hook you up with the right person, so to speak, and they're going to try and steer you that way. That's what I'm getting. Hope it makes sense.
That was very interesting. I got a question from Dan Metheny. So that is Michelle Methany's husband. She's doing the shows now, and our lifetime member. Yeah. So question, Michelle and I have discussed adding another path to our lives. Will it be a good direction to take on? Thank you. Blessings. Okay. So this is what I'm getting.
You take, yeah, I was gonna say, why don't you take this stack?
Oh yeah, I've already got
the next one.
I've got that all figured out, Maria. I'm going back and forth, and I'll tell you,
go ahead
when it's your time. I am getting a 7. I'm getting another 7 right off the bat. Really do your research, dot the I's, cross the T's. I'm getting 5 out. I'm getting, let me say this again. I'm getting 4 out of 5 no on this. I'm getting 4 out of 5 no. That's a really strong no on this. Now, I did get the 10 of Cups, okay, which looks really positive, and it is the heart of the matter card. However, right next to it, 7 of Cups, okay? So normally, although this is, often thought of as a positive card, all the 10s in tarot can be overkill. And so you have this idyllic setting. The one side of the coin is what it appears to be. The other side of the coin is it really what it appears to be? And especially when it's next to a card like the 7 of Cups, which is a card of illusion and too many choices and things like that. But with these two cards together, the meaning is illusion, and this too. So basically, the idyllicness of this path you might go down, it's be really, really careful. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You have to decide what to do. But I think that it's looks better than it really is, and that you guys might have like a little bit of a fantasy ideal of what the path will lead to and things like that. In addition, the King of Swords is one of the no cards that showed up, and he's talking about, looking at this analytically. Okay, so be really, really careful. Get out. Notice these were all cup cards. Get out of the heart, get into the mind, be logical about this. Seven of Swords there, be really careful. There's something going on in the background that you don't know about here. And then also the 5 of Wands, there's possibility for like too much competition in this. Also, there could be, just in general, it might bring up arguments and things, within your family, your dynamic. So yeah. man, I would just go running the other way if it was me on that. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. We like to be really positive, but hey, I'm going to tell you exactly what I see. And then, by the way, this card fell out, the Queen of Pentacles, yet again, Maria. What is it with? Anyway, mom is showing up for some reason, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
I have no clue. I don't know whether it's your mom or her mom, but one of your mothers is showing up. And I think it might have been, if one of your moms passed, I think that's who it would probably be, because I think all of that was a message from her. I think she was like, eh. Okay, so let's see. So in the what was that, Catalina? Right after we did the reading for her, yes, I am manifesting. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's the end of the chat. Thanks everybody from the chat.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're at the bottom of the hour. You want to take some more phone call? We got 1,000 phone calls on here. Oh my god!
Wow. All right, let's take one or two more.
Yeah, and we're gonna zip through these. We're not gonna pull 1,000.
Yeah, very fast.
And we'll go back and forth, or you can do with them all. I don't care. We let's make it like go really
speed
quickly.
Readings.
Yeah. Area code 631 again. Okay. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Long Island.
Long Island.
That's Long Island.
I remember that from when you used to call into the show, Maria.
Yeah, that used to be my area code.
Are you there, 631? Hello?
Yes, hi. This is Virginia from Middle Island, New York.
Nice.
Hi, Virginia. Nice to hear from a Long Islander. Hi. I'm from Long Island myself.
Yes, it's freezing over here. It's too cold for me. All right, here's the question. I've had several dreams with President Trump, and I'm working for him. I'm actually a therapist in Long Island. So in the dream, he's telling me that I'm going to be working with children of human trafficking. And I'm in the midst of thinking of moving to Ocala, Florida, because I have some land there. And just really confused about what kind of job I should be looking for.
Okay, so you want to know what kind of job you should be looking for, because it's telling in your dream, you're being told that you should be working with children, counseling children.
Right.
Okay, let me see what kind of you should be.
And I'm doing that now. I have a private practice over in Selden.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. And I'm also a Reiki master, so I incorporate all of that.
Okay, so what kind of job should you be looking for? Okay, well, it's showing me that in the past, it was the Five of Wands, and it wasn't the position that you had, it wasn't a win-win situation. There was some, I don't know, some discord or something going on with from the past, okay? And the second card that comes up is in the tarot is the Hanged Man, and so that's telling you to have patience, okay? The third card that comes up is the Nine of Cups, okay? So that's saying that, okay, there's something that can be very emotionally satisfying for you coming up in the near future, okay? But we don't know what that is because it's behind the curtain. The man is sitting in front of the cups, but we don't know what's behind the curtain that he's sitting in front of. Okay, so what I'm getting from my angel cards, Angelic Oracle cards, is that the first card, the Five of Swords, there was some sort of a soulmate connection that had to do with this discord or something that was going on. So the discord was important to have to happen, okay? Because soulmates aren't always a love relationship. Soulmates are people that we meet along the way that are important for us to meet in our life to head us in one direction or another, okay? Then the next card with it says, have patience and just take on the attitude that all is well, okay? Because troubled waters are behind you now, says keep moving forward, okay? And something with creative activities. So if you're going to do something with your counseling, with children, you want to work on a lot of creative activities that you can incorporate into your counseling, because that's really going to help you to connect with children, That's what I'm getting very quickly. Right? Dax, what do you have?
Oh no, I'm just letting you.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's right.
I'm gonna do the next one. Yep.
You're gonna do the next one, right?
Yeah, we got to get
used to Virginia. I hope that helps. I know it's quick, and but yeah, I hope you can draw some insight out of that. Something with creative activities to boost that.
Oh, so nice. Well, thanks, Virginia. Thanks for the call. I hope that helped you out.
Thank you. Angel blessings.
We're going to go to another Long Island area code. Caller, okay. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Are you actually in Long Island?
I am in Holbrook. Yes. My name is Christine.
Christine. Oh my God. So,
yes.
So Maria, you must be like, I don't know, magnetically attracting people from your old stomping ground.
I know all of these towns too that they're saying Middle Island, Holbrook. I lived in Middle Island at one point myself. I lived in Holbrook at one point myself because I lived all over the island. I moved a lot. So I'm familiar with all of these places.
What's your question, Christine? What's going on?
Okay, I'm going to make it as quick as I can. I think I was hoping that I could get some quick advice. My sister, Charlene, lost her son, Charles. Sort of a tragic situation. But I need to help her. She's falling into a super dark place and falling faster than I can even be there for her. So I don't know what she's trying to say to me, but it feels dark. Yeah, so I'm going to head over there this week, and I just want to be constructive.
What she's trying to say to you, or someone else? I'm just trying to get a handle on what you're.
I think that when I do talk to her, how are you? And I can't. Now I'm to the point where I can't even get out of bed. I don't. Nothing makes me happy. Just dark words, and then I'm like, oh, how dark? I want to help, but I want to focus and go to the right place. How do you say it first?
You actually just said the magic word. The magic word here is focus.
Okay.
And first card I get again, and I just shuffled a lot, Maria.
Yes.
And I got the mom card again,
the mom again. Wow.
Yep, because this is her.
Wow. Okay.
And she just lost the love of her life, her son, and it's a dark place. The moon card is coming up, followed by the 6 of swords, and the people in the boat that are being ferried across by the ferryman. They have their hoods up, they're hunched over, they're in a sad place, a bad place. Now 6 is the number actually of family and harmony and balance. It's the success number in numerology, really. But there's all those swords. Swords are thoughts and ideas. So what happens in these situations is our minds just run away with themselves. Okay. And so here's the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is rushing in to the 6 of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is you going to see her.
Okay.
And what are you doing? You are rushing in there to help, and you are carrying a single sword, a single thought or idea. And see, that's what I meant when I said, you said the magic word. The reason why people go down a dark place and go off the rails is because of too many thoughts and ideas. Their minds race away. So what you want to do is, you can't go there and fix this. It's not a fixable thing. Okay.
Right.
What you need to do is you need to go there and get her focused. Okay. And balanced again. And it should have something to do with her creativity. Today's energy is 3, and I don't think it's an accident that you called on a 3-day. and what she's passionate about. Because after the Knight of Swords is the Temperance card, which is all about balance. It's like making the impossible out of, two separate things, marrying them together, making this new thing. And it's the card of the alchemist. And that's kind of what you got to do here, because this is one of those situations that's like almost impossible. What do you do with that, right?
It's
Now,
terrible.
if you look really closely, when I was talking about, you rush in, you get her to that single thought pattern. So you break up the energy of the too many thoughts with the Six of Swords. Now look at his crimson cloak is blending into the crimson wings of Archangel Michael. Okay, so it's talking about what is she passionate about, and how can you break her loose by getting her back to what she's passionate about and getting her refocused, because life has to go on. Life has to go on.
Right.
So yeah, you said the magic word. It's all about focus, because right now she's scattered. She's having all these thoughts. They're like rushing through her mind. And you're going to go to the moon card, to that dark place, and you need to bring her back. And that's what you do. And especially just being there for her, so it's a grounding effect. There's nothing you can do for her other than bring the focus and the passion back. Passion
support.
Support
her as much as possible. Maybe get her to join a support group.
Yeah.
Seek, grief counseling, because this is something everybody grieves in their own time, and it's not, this is one of the worst things that can happen to anybody. So she's going to really need a lot of support. And if she can do something, like to spin off on what Dax was saying, if you can get her to do something and focus on something that will help in the memory of her son, that maybe will give her something incentive to do that she can help, and do in memory of him.
And also, with Temperance, Maria, Archangel Michael showed up. So you can ask for strength for her through Archangel Michael.
Absolutely.
Just want to throw that out there. Okay. Well, thanks for the call, Christine.
Keep her in our prayers. Angel blessings. Yeah. Thank you for calling.
Call back and let us know what happened with that after you go visit your sister.
Ooh, that's rough.
That is rough. Okay, so
very rough. That's the roughest.
One more call. We're not going to be able to get to all this stuff. Again, I will be back. I've got medical procedures tomorrow. I'll be back on Tuesday. So call on Tuesday. Same telephone number, 714-816-4628. Same bat time, same bat channel, right here on Psychic Talk on YouTube and Blog Talk Radio simulcasting. And 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. I'll be here. Okay. Area code. Nope, that was the wrong line. It's jumping around the
when it does that, yeah.
Yeah. 347. I finally got it to come up. Area code 347. You're the last call. What's your name?
Hi, this is Tanika. Thanks for taking my call.
Hi, Tanika.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
What can we do for you today?
Yeah, I was seeing someone, and I just wanted to know if you saw it as being over between us. I'm not really sure if he wants me in his life the way that I would like to be in someone's life, and he just kind of said something the other day. I feel like he kind of wants things to be controlled in the way he wants it and be kept at a distance. I don't know. So I haven't spoken to him today. We spoke a little yesterday. The day before yesterday is when it happened, and I want to be deeper in someone's life. I don't know if he wants that or if you see this going anywhere. So just wanted to see what you see.
All right. What I'm getting for you really quickly, I just want to sum it up because this is our last call of the day. What you're feeling, pay attention to what you're feeling about the situation. And if you're not getting this is what the angels are telling me. I don't even want to look at the cards. If you're not getting what you need from this relationship, then it's time for you to open your heart to a new relationship. Okay. You don't want to spin your wheels and waste valuable time if you know and you feel strongly that he isn't on the same page as you. You need to sit down and have a heart to heart and see what you each really want going forward. Okay. And don't if he's not into working on this, don't take it as rejection, because it's not you. It's just a relationship isn't right for him at the time. And if he is into it, well, then fine, then both work on it and work on it together. But that's I'm gonna end it right there, because we are, it is getting late and we do have to end the show. So I hope that you find that helpful, Tanika, and anyone else too. These are just short readings that we do today. If you'd like a more in-depth reading, you can book readings with Dax and I, and we can have a private one-on-one discussion and get more in depth into different things that you'd want to talk about and focus on for your reading. Okay, so I hope that helps you, Tanika. Thank you so much for your call. And Dax, you'd like to add anything?
Yeah, I was trying to talk, but my mic was on mute. I put it on mute because I was trying to, be quiet.
I didn't know if you were taking a little few
but
seconds.
I was trying to show everybody it's right here, psychic.cafe/Maria, psychic.cafe/Dax. We've got the URLs up there. So if you want to contact us, like in between shows, if you want to book a reading, anything along those lines, go over to our pages. That's right. That's right. And of course, don't forget to go over and check out my New Year's sale. You can do that by going to psychic.cafe/New Year. And I also had, can't find it now. I was going to tell people about the, that's not it. Anyway, can't find it now, Maria. But I was going to tell everybody that, don't forget to stop by psychic.cafe/coffee and get us a cup of coffee.
We'd appreciate it very much.
This was fun.
It was a lot of fun. And so was yesterday. I'm sorry I couldn't stay for that.
That's okay. You were there, though.
Stuff going on. But I knew, I'd be here today, and I'm glad I got to go over that whole spread about what's coming up for you in the Psychic Cafe. So I'm glad I had a chance to do that. And I hope that folks will visit me at my website, check out everything that I have to offer there, the Certified Angel Practitioner course. Also go to the angelpractitioners.com website and check out membership benefits. We have so much to offer. Angelpractitioners.com, mariagmaas.com, mariagmaas.com. Thank you all, and I want to wish you all angel blessings.
And we'll see you on the 4th of February.
We'll see you on the 4th. Yes, we will.
For the next, the Angelic View.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.